Yeah, I'm like used to how it works and everything. Sorry, I was just starting up this stream. I got you. Yeah, I don't know how to get down, to be honest. Poggers. Yeah, I mean it feels fun. I was just playing right now while talking with him, and I was like, oh, it feels good again. Hey, what do you mean? That was the best part. We bought the game for 80 bucks so that they could make us wait. Not sure. Oh my god! I turned the corner on him, and he's right there. But yeah, I think that for me, it's the editing and the planning parts that I have a hard time with. I can make the idea of a god damn he died. And he's good at editing too. Like he can edit things together. I think for him, I just need to help him see the vision, you know? Yeah, he loves gaming. But he's an older guy. He's like in his 40s. No, I don't know if he's in his 40s. I think he's close to it though. Yeah, like late 30s. So and he still games and stuff like that. He's like, I just don't. He's just like, I would. He's like, I wouldn't consider myself like a gamer, like a gamer, because I don't keep up with the news and all that stuff. I just know the games that I like and I play. But I'm sure like he's like this. I'm pretty sure this is his first time ever seeing Helldivers. And I think sometimes like that's what you need. You need like a fresh pair of eyes on something. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully it goes well. We just need to like do it. Like with anything else, you just need to do it. And like how he was saying like I wouldn't stop streaming. Like I don't want to. I think it's just that you need to do multiple things with. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. You need like multiple ways of people to like just interact with your content. That's really what it is in the beginning. Yeah, uh-huh. It's the hook. It's for sure like the hook, right? So whether that's like good editing, like with him, I feel like his just editing style is just very like it pulls you in. Like I've seen him do other stuff like music videos and other things like that. I'm like, oh, this looks really quality. But at times it can feel like very almost too clean. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how I can give you an example of it. Yeah, like as editing, like yes, yeah, it could feel like kind of talent agency, yeah, but like not like honky, but like it, no, not tacky. It's just that like okay, when you watch YouTube content, it's very much like something where you're like, oh, I need to, oh motherfucker, I need to have something here that's gonna pull my attention, right? And like continue to keep pulling my attention on that. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah, so like yeah, like stuff like that. Another one would be like, oh, I think one on like the weekly missions and running them. Yeah, the major orders. Like, oh, this is the gun that I use for this one, or like, you know what I mean, or like this is the loadout that I use for this. Or even if you don't want to do like a whole video on it or whatever, like just doing like patch note videos too. Like I think having stuff like that, how you're saying like all lasers and stuff like that, and then having patch note stuff in the middle is like, oh, cool. I get to watch this. Like I don't have to just watch his video the whole time in order to interact. I can also just like listen to it in the background. Yeah, which is only gonna help me as like a creator in the space, right? Because it's like I just know more about the game that I'm playing too. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, totally. So like a video game where like a game where it's like, oh, I'm playing with my friends and like the point of that is to like play with your friends and then another one where it's just commentary where you're just like I'm just this is just on my mind like right now, right? Because I think there is something cathartic about watching someone talk about like something that they're really interested in. It could even be something just like, oh, I'm an archaeologist at work and this is like what I was doing today at work, right? And they're like loading a recoil rifle and blowing off a Titan's head. There is a patrol coming up behind me, west 300. Oh my god. Over there. It's easy. It's kind of how you want it, right? Ah. Nice. Got it. Just sent a mini nuke over there. Why? That guy just threw a mini nuke at nothing. What's the? How do you emote? God damn it, man! Can never ask you for controls. Kennedy, I'm playing. I don't know how late I'm gonna stay up too. No, I don't think I'm gonna stay up late. I mean, I got work tomorrow. The the guitarist or whatever. You go to a lot of concerts. Oh, they are. That's just a lot of money. Oh, bro, I was at the dealership yesterday, right? Because I'm trying to buy a car, and I'm like, I wanna get this car. I look at it online, $28,000, right? That's what Kia is saying that it's worth. It's the K5. I'll show you a picture of it after this game. And get to the dealer. I'm like, okay, this car's $28,000. I want to lease it, and I want to lease it for 3 years at $350 a month, right? I'll go up to 400 if I have to, right? Because I like the car. I get there, and they marked up this car. Guess how much they marked up this car with all the dealership fees and just bullshit, man. Like, after the car is $28,000. That's what they're advertising. That's what Kia is advertising the value of this car at. Huh? They added just like premium stuff. So like, yeah, like there was like nicer seats or whatever. It had a sunroof in it. It was it was like it had the nice speakers or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Like all this stuff, right? Like and then they were trying to say that, oh, we added like this thing called like the pulse lighting system, which is when you brake, the back light blinks 3 times. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I didn't ask for you to put that on the car. Like, why am I gonna pay you for something that I didn't ask you to put on the car? It's something that stupid. They're charging an extra $900 for that thing. And I'm like, that's fucking no. It's just stupid, right? So, anyways, it's $28,000 for like the car, right? How much do you think that they were marketing it up to? um, 38. $38,000 for the car, right? And I was like, what is all this stuff that you're putting on? I'm like, I understand that it has like the nice car, like the nice stuff and all that stuff, like, but online this is all being advertised as like $28,000, not whatever you're advertising it for right now, right? He's like, well, we have like a coating that we have to put on all of the cars because they, and to protect the paint at the dealership, and then we have to protect our cars, so we put all of that into the fees, and we have to also. Dude, this guy looked at me in the eyes, and I could see the light leaving his eyes while he said this. He said, "We have to put on we have to put on the cup holder, the cup holder protections too, so you get that too with your car." Yes, bro. This guy, poor kid. This guy was like our age. Yeah, cup holder protection. Yeah, right. Apparently, that specific dealership, because they add that, and it has to be marked on the car. And they're like, and then we also have to, it's also all of the shipping fees and all that too. So like, you gotta that's put onto the price of the car too. And I looked at the guy and I was like, honestly, dude, like, I hear you, but this all sounds like stuff that these are just like sounds. This sounds like the fees the dealership has to pay to just stay in business, right? Like, I don't understand why I'm paying for all of that. Like this, that's like me. That's like me. I don't know. The cup holder protection, but even apart from that, like you guys can't tack on like fees and stuff like that onto the customer all the time, right? Like that's what you do for being in business. Even the grocery store isn't like the grocery store is charging us like an extra what, like a couple cents an apple or something like that for it to get shipped out, but they're not charging you the whole like an extra like 30 cents on that apple so that it can get shipped out. Oh, fucker. And they do. It's just extra stuff that the cut that it's stuff that they put in so that they can mark up the price. It's all just like a price markup thing. you know. And I was like, no, like I'm not doing like it's good, bro. Before all of that though, so before I even went inside, I told him like, oh, I'm not interested in everything. Sat in the car. He's like, you want to drive it? And honestly, bro, I wanted to drive that car so fucking bad. That car was so sweet, but I didn't drive it because I was like, I don't want to drive this car and smile in front of this motherfucker because he's gonna use that in front of me against me, right? Um, so, sorry, one second. So, I told, aha, stuck you, bitch. Like, look at him squirm. Look at him squirm. Um, yeah, like I told, I sat in the car and everything, and Kennedy sits in the car. She's like, "This car is nice." It was a nice car, bro. It was leather on the inside. Uh, the speakers were really nice. It had a really nice like sound system. It was a turbocharged engine and all that stuff. Like, it was gonna be a car that I was like, I'm gonna end up buying this. I'm gonna lease it to own it because I really want this car, right? um, and he was like, "Yeah, you want to test drive it?" I was like, "No, I'm okay." I'm like, "What can we do about the price and all that stuff?" And he was like, "Well, I want you got to test drive it and all that stuff before you want to negotiate the price." I'm like, "No, like right here it says that the MSRP is 28K, and after all of these markups and everything, it's like 38K." And even Kennedy looked at it and she's like, "Where are they getting this extra like?" Because with the markups and everything, it came up to 31K, and then there was like another markup that was like 5K, and it just said dealership fees. No, fuck the commission. They're getting commission on the car just being sold itself. Yeah, yeah. So they get like extra commission or whatever on top of it. Like, all right, that's cool and everything like that. But I'm not. I'm not gonna pay it. I'm sorry. I'm just not. This is my first time going. Um, I don't know if you remember my uncle Tirso, Grisel's husband, the Hispanic guy. He was like brown though. If you see him, you'd remember him. But him, I ended up going. I went to the dealership with him because he's looking to get a car too. And he looks at the guy and he's like, "If you give it to us for this price, I'll buy one too." This guy was about to sell two cars, but he didn't want to give it to us for the price. So no, no. I mean, it's fair though. If you get it for 28K, which is the price that we're both asking for, like, give it to us, right? So, but it was like, but again, he said it and he didn't repeat it again. He only said it once. Like, and then he was like, "Oh, let me see what I can do. Let me ask my manager on that stuff." He went to go ask his manager. So this is before we ever went inside. He goes in to go ask his manager and all that shit. And then, sorry, he goes in to ask his manager. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, we just won't get the car. Like, if you can't do it for the price that I'm asking, like, it's fine. His manager, we're in the car. His manager comes up to the window. He's like, "Hey, man, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm good." He's like, "So I saw you were looking at the K5." I was like, "Yeah, it's a cool car. Like, I wanted to get it." But he's like, "How much were you looking to get it for?" I was like, "Oh, I wanted to get it for, I was trying to do like, 350 on the payment, and I was trying to lease it for 3 months." He's like, "You want to put anything down?" I was like, "No, I don't want to put anything down. And I'm not going to put a down payment on a car that I'm going to lease. I'm just giving you extra money. You're going to just charge me for the lease, and that money's going to go nowhere after that, right?" So, like, no, I'm not going to do that. He's like, "Okay, 680, 350." He's like, "You want it for 28?" He's like, "Come inside, man. Like, we'll see what we can do. Like, I'll give it, I'll try and get you 350." He comes back to me. The guy sits down. He goes back and talks to that guy. Uh, um, all right, get you this car looks like. Whatever. He sits us down inside of the lobby and everything. So he got us out of our car. So he probably feels like, "Oh yeah, I did my shit right." Gets us out of our car. We're sitting in there, and I was gonna get it in the wolf gray. with the red synthetic or syntex material. So if you want to just like click on that to see how it looks. Oh, you can see it on my stream. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is here. One second. Oops, no, don't cancel that. Okay. So drag to interact. So this is how it looked on the inside. Right? Like red like this. Was it this color? It was this. It was this. But the red wasn't even red like this. It was like red right here and then brown like a mahogany brown on like the trims of the inside of the car. Sick, right? This is how all of this looks. This is how all this looks. This is how the top looks. And then this is how the exterior. This is how the outside of the car looked. Cool car, right? It looks fatter than what it is right here. Like it looks a little boxier. This is like slimmer on the inside of the car. And then it had like a sunroof on the interior too. So, oh my god. Oh my god. So like that's how the interior. So it looks really open on the inside of the car, right? Cool. They're asking 27K. As a matter of fact, right here. You see? Oh, sorry. So Kia is MSR starting MSRP is 2699 26,990. Yeah, do you see it on the top? Right here. Right? For a car like this, it's like a sportier car. It's cool. It's like a little bit of both, right? So, yeah. So he comes back to me from the dealer. He goes and talks to his manager, or whatever. He sits down, and he's like, "Okay, this is what I can do for you." Guess how much he was trying to get me to pay for this car a month? $587. Isn't that disrespectful? At at 38. And I was like, for 38, yeah, I'm telling you, after all the dealership markups, so you saw the price of the car, right? After all of the dealership markups and everything, yeah, I'm like, how, bro, how do you get one third of the cost of the car and like mark me up with that? Exactly. Yeah, I'm paying for them to like get the car. I'm paying for the shipping and all that stuff. Like, that's just, that's the, that's cost of them to stay in business. I'm not gonna pay all that. I'm not. So ended up like I told he's like, if you put anything down, I can bring it like every $1,000 I give him, he's gonna bring $30 off of the monthly payment. Every $1,000 I give him, he's gonna bring only $30 off the payment. And I get it. That's how houses work and shit like that. But why not? Why would I do that? Why would I not just save my $1,000 and just save it? Like I could just keep my $1,000 at that point. So yeah. Um, I end up we end up leaving or whatever. We end up walking out, and then we go to Toyota, which is like literally next door. And I'm like, okay, if I can't get the car that I want, let me get something that's cheap and economic, right? Because I'm gonna be driving all the time. I go and look at the Corolla, a hybrid Corolla. Uh, this thing gets 52 miles to the gallon. Sorry, I'll wait. Until we land. So I was saying that this thing, the car, when I went to Toyota, I went and looked at the Corolla, and the Corolla gets 52 miles to the gallon. And just for like context, like average cars get like 31. So like this, right? So this thing gets like a lot of mileage to the. Oh fuck me. Uh, fuck. It's coming. Oh, poor guy. He was just saying what's up. What do we gotta do here? You wanna go close these bug holes? They're right here. So, so yeah, go to the Corolla. The Corolla is priced at $22,000 online. I'm like, I can get this thing for 250 a month, right? As a lease for a 3-year lease. To me, that seems fair, right? Guess how much they were marking it up at Toyota. It's better than Kia, but guess how much they were marking it up at Toyota. Yeah, they wanted like 470 for it a month. And I'm like, fuck, for that price, I'd rather just go back and buy the fucking Kia. At least I can go back and haggle them down to 470, I think, right? Oh my god, he turned. That was rude. Holy shit, the fucking Charger turned at like the last second. Um, so yeah, I drive the Corolla. It's cool. It's like a little go kart, whatever. They go and check my credit, and it's showing up as like 590 credit, which on like Credit Karma it's coming up as 680, and I'm already disputing something with Experian to get my credit boosted up, but they were like, oh well, if we do like a hard check on your credit, we can check to see because you're saying it's 680, so we can check everywhere else too. I'm like, it's okay. Like I already know it's gonna be distributed by December 5th. Like I'll just wait until that day, like because I don't want to just keep getting dinks on my credit, right? And she was like, well, are you sure, like or whatever? I'm like, no, like it's fine, it's totally fine. Also, I'm not gonna pay 28,000. They're trying to sell me the Corolla for $28,000. So the original asking price I was trying to get for the other car, they're selling it to me even more, like slightly over what the other car was supposed to be worth. You know what this girl told me? She said that she just sold somebody else this car, and this other person put $5,000 down and is paying $500 a month for a lease for the Corolla. I'm like, you ripped that motherfucker off. You, that's illegal what you did to that boy. First car. That was apparently his first ever car. Like, okay, so 5,000. Did you short all of them? There's just one. So okay, so I have a business, right, and it's under my name, and I drive around the kids with the kids all day with it. So I can percentage wise keep track of how much of the car I'm driving it for the business and whatever expenses or everything that are made. And percentage wise, like let's say I'm driving the car 60% for work, I'll pay whatever it is, but on my taxes I can get that given back to me. It's a business expense for the lease, right? So it's like I'm making the lease cheaper for myself, but I still gotta make that payment. You know what I mean? And especially like I'm only gonna pay $500 a month for a car that I am gonna keep. Like I'm not gonna give you that money for a car. I'm just gonna give back to you. And like these dealerships, they just want to go ahead. Sorry, they just want to make so much money on everything that they sell. What the fuck are they fighting over there? Oh well, they're coming. Oh, there's a lot of them over there. So I ended up going home with no car. But the girl did give me a good piece of information. She's like, with your credit, and she's like, you make a lot a month. Like, she's like, I'll give you that. So she's like, so I know you can make the payments from what you're telling me how much you make a month, but um, but she's like, but because of your credit and you don't have any credit history of ever buying a car before, like, you only have a blah blah blah, right? Basically, because if I walked in there with $10,000, they would be like, oh, you know what? Let me blow you right now. Oh, don't sit out here with them. Yeah, right. Like, uh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she's like, you have the buying power of like $15,000. I'm like, so I should basically just get a $15,000 car. Is what you're telling me? Like, okay, that's good to know. I'll just get like a used for $15,000 and then be done with it. Just give it back and then get like in like 3 years time, get a nicer car for myself, like a car that I want. Yeah, the credit thing I guess would be like the problem, but it also like it's only a problem if they decide it is. Damn, he shot that thing shot the fuck out of you. Oh, I missed. Well, I got it there. Yeah, everything runs on credit, bro. That's what I learned this weekend. Yeah. So it's all good though. Whatever. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Just gonna get some little thing, something that I don't want. Because my thing is, I'm tired of always working on my cars, but I'll get something that I don't have to work on as much. You know, something that I'm gonna use for a bit and then give it back. Because I know people are like, oh well, you're just throwing away money for a lease, but I'm like, yeah, but the money that I'm making using this car is gonna make me enough money to buy a car that I want, and I'm not gonna just buy like I'm not gonna just I don't want to buy a car I don't want. You're spending money exactly, and like honestly, buying a car is kind of like it's like a treat. Like the car that I sit in is like the car that I have to go to work in, enjoy shit in. Like it is, yeah. That's a really good way of putting it. It is like a second house. I do not. My thing's reloading for a minute. I'm gonna shoot a sentry over here. We got three autocannons, right? We got two autocannons. You should just let them beat the shit out of it for a second, huh? That guy's gonna die. Oh, it looks like our sentries did it. Okay, I think everything's dead. Oh, never mind. Hivebreaker? What is this? Oh, Pog. It's crazy, bro. I hope Trump doesn't. I hope we don't destroy America because Trump's the president, basically. Because I feel like these next couple years, I'm about to make the most money I've ever made in my life. It's going crazy. You see the crypto market? Do you have any or not? I know. I feel that, bro. Sure. Oh shit. His inauguration, yeah. I want to invest in like crypto and stocks like that, but I don't have enough capital to make it worth it, if that makes sense. You're like you're letting the autocannons kill everything. Oh, you're looking at your shit. Oh yeah, solid. Okay. You should look at XRP and Cardano. The whole crypto market is blowing up right now. I'm like kind of. I had a bunch of the tokens. I think I might buy some just because I'm getting a nice check from working with the kids. Put in some extra hours. Holy. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put $600 in. So, uh, it does fluctuate a lot. But then I also like I'm gonna put money in it and it's just gonna sit there. And even if it does get to like let's say my $600 comes into $6,000, I'd be like, I mean, yeah, true. Holy. I just don't like buying stuff because of FOMO. And I feel like I'm having FOMO right now. I lost I lost $27,000 in the last crypto market because of FOMO. So I really don't want to repeat that. It was not poggers. Yeah, you're telling me. Like how we're just sitting back here. Hey, get off of that. Oh, there's a bunch coming. Help! We put it right here next to an egg. Oh, I have no ammo. Threw a napalm in there. Would buy some time. Oh my god. We held it. We held it. We're good. Let's see. Resupply. Then I need. What's it shooting? I have a buddy who was like into the forex. Remember, I was telling you they were doing all that stuff and all everything. He never stopped doing it. He's still doing it. I just don't talk to him as much, just because I was getting too much worried about money and like always having money. Not that like he wasn't a good friend or anything like that. I just got like I was like I just need to distance myself from this, and like I want to message him and be like, hey, bro, like what do you think? But I also don't want to just like be one of those guys that just messages only when they want something. So I mean, dude, they're living up in LA right now in one of the like high rise apartments. So either he's taking a bunch of money out on a loan and lying, or he's doing well. You never know, right? Sure. Yeah, true. The markets haven't been jumping up and down. That's the only thing. They're not like doing. It's not doing bad, but it's not doing great either. But right now, there's it's because it's well when there's volatility in the market. So right now, what you're talking about, like with Bitcoin and everything, there's volatility in the market, which means that like you can make more money with what less money or whatever capital that you have. But you can also lose a lot right now. I don't have any nades, do you? That's enough. You know, and then also like the whole thing is like, oh, I don't want to get swept up. Like I keep jumping from thing to thing to thing, right? And like that's kind of like it's just not good to do that. Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, I think well Forex is cool for that because you're able to pull in and out of things quickly. And then if you have a chart, you're able to follow the chart and go off of that. Right? So I did enjoy doing it. It's just that it does like I just it took up so much of my life. Holy shit. Got him. How the fuck did he drop that there? Him. I think so. Because the other guy's in loadout, so it wasn't me. Alright, we gotta get to the next area, so fuck him. Yeah. Get out of my safe space. Oh fuck, we're walking up on a watch out, watch out. Odd with you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you listen to Chris Brown. Like push it on your story. Holy shit. It's the first comment on their feed. Yeah. No, I know, I know. People are just honestly, and then the thing is, I've been saying this to people like I don't give a fuck who won, but don't be like a hypocrite and be like, well, I'm not talking to you, I'm cutting you off, I'm all doing this shit. Because if it was the other way around and Kamala, what the fuck is that? Oh, and Kamala won or whatever. People would be celebrating anybody that was a John Trump. It would be cool to ostracize and alienate people. Yeah, I just don't want to be friends with anybody that disagrees or just. No one said that you're gonna vote against her reproductive rights too. Like, I personally love birth control. I gotta hit that shit raw. Yeah, he's not. It's gonna get more expensive because he's gonna tariff everything. But I'm down for the economy getting worse and so it can get better. No, he said everything. He said 10% to 20% across the whole thing, and then 60. Oh no way, we died. Fuck. Ah, fuck. God damn it, I fucked up. Is that other thing gonna finish? We gotta run over there, huh? Yeah, he wants to do a 10 to 20% tax on anything that's coming out of the US and then a 60% tariff on anything from China, which is kind of based. But I mean, but people are like, "Oh, well, it's more expensive and everything." I'm like, "I don't think you guys understand. The economy has been fucked since like we have been living on like our economy has been living on life support. Like let it die so that we can do something new." Have you talked have you talked to our intelligent friend Eric since that day? Oh, okay, interesting. That's crazy. If you want to die, I can spawn you over here. Got it. Are they not turning on the nuke? What the hell? I got requisitions. Was that? Oh fuck me. Damn it! It didn't get destroyed. Oh, stim. Holy shit! I just pissed off a bunch of these fuckers. Ah. Oh my god! The fucking sentry is just staring out into the fucking open. You bastard! Shoot at them. Ah. Oh my god! Holy shit! Help me! Oh my god! He ran in. He ran into one of those like nukes that were on the ground, and it blew all of us up. It like killed 24 bucks. I need to go back and get my fucking. God damn it! Yeah, I had a friend who he just didn't disclose who he voted for, and his husband voted for Trump, right? And so then one of his friends went and started saying that he voted for Trump, and he's like, I didn't. He's like, I'm not disclosing who I voted for. He's like, I might have, I might not have, but what does it matter? He's like, I just want to see what people are gonna do, what they if they think I did, right? And I'm like, totally, Val. Like, you have every right to do that, right? This other friend went and messaged his friends to saying like, "Oh, be careful! Like, I wouldn't trust him. I don't know. You know, he voted for Trump." And why are people doing that? It's disrespectful. I've noticed that like, look, I would say that I've gotten more Republican as I've gotten older, right? But I've noticed that like the Democratic Party has they talk in like you know how some girls talk in like TikTok talk. Yeah, honestly, 100%. They're so busy trying to put it to that crowd and not having a plan. Like, You know how much I would love to vote for any leader. I don't like Trump either. Like I feel like I don't think that he's gonna do a great job, but at least I think he has people behind him. He's actually trying to orchestrate a plan, which is like what a leader should do. Yeah, same. Yay! I'm a black woman. Did you see the meme somebody did of Will I Am? Yeah, okay, you sent it to me then, yeah. The meat writing? Oh my god. What was that? I mean, he was it was the people so the friend, the husband and the friend, those are the people I went to EDC with. So like they're cool, right? And my friend was just calling me. I think he's just been beat up over it because it's like he's like this is somebody I've led in my life and like I've genuinely befriended and they just betrayed me like this. Like he's like it's such an invasion of privacy. He didn't even say all that. He's just like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "I think it's a huge invasion of privacy. Like, I think it's disrespectful, and I'd be pissed. Like, if somebody did that to me and Kennedy, I'd be fucking mad. Yeah. So like, that's not that's not what friends are. Like I said this to Kennedy, I'm like, I think that for a long time we haven't been having hard conversations with each other as Americans, and we need to start having those conversations with each other and not like trying to villainize one another and not trying to like kill one another. Like we need to start being mature. Yeah, and then they're like, but then I've heard girls say like, oh, they hate their men, they hate their women, and I'm like, I mean, dude, like you can call it whatever you want, but you can't keep jumping from reason to reason to reason and make yourself seem like the sane one and everything. You don't have to. You're racist. Maybe my last one. I don't think I'll get off. I think I'm gonna eat some my Chipotle after this. I got that brisket and sofritas. This shit bomb. Sorry. I went to work today. I picked up the kid around like 9:45 or whatever. And we went to the LA Zoo. I just hung out at the zoo all day. Dropped him off at his grandparents around like 4. And and they bought me Chipotle and they paid for my ticket. And I got paid, yeah. Pretty pog. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the friend that was having the problem with that was one of the coworkers at our job. And he said like the day after the election, he said that like I work and I predominantly work with women. I think like it's like a 3-to-1 ratio of women to men. Um and a lot of the like just everybody there was just in a bad mood, he said after the day after, but I wasn't working there that day. And then when I came the next day, I was just like, I was cool. People didn't talk to me about it. Like I'm the type of person at work to be like, look, I've been telling everybody this. I'm like, no matter what you're feeling or whether you like enjoy it or not, like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Um, uh, um, whatever the sentiment is and everything. I think that what this has shown us is that like, look, I've lived under any president or whatever, and I've never once had a president that I've been like, you know what, my day to day is changing so much. You know, that doesn't have like a huge effect on us at all. And I think that your reality is really shaped by what you allow into your life, right? So if I just don't want to be around people who are going to be giving me problems like that. Kamala one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I always allow people to be mature about it, right? But I just tell people I'm like, look, at the end of the day, everybody's a creator of their own reality, and if your reality is that like we're all gonna get deported or something like that, then leave. Like you have every right to leave, and I respect that, right? Do that, but don't sit here and just start demonizing everybody that doesn't agree with you because you're just gonna create more animosity and more tension in the country, and that's gonna lead to war. Damn, this fucking gun sucks. Oh my god, run! My leg. You know, the crazy thing is I heard them breathing around us, but I didn't see them. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm just tripping. There's a fucking nest around here, that's why. You bastard, you put these all behind us? You were saying? You almost died? I mean, it's sad though. Like, it's like, why are we over here like doing this with one another, villainizing each other? I mean, our government has succeeded in what it was trying to do, which is divide the people. So we are divided. I blame them. Oh, help me, dude. The stalker jumped. I saved some guy's life, and I was reloading, and then like two stalkers came out and jumped me while I was reloading. Holy shit! I would have died. If that was real life, I would have died. 100%. Oh, the stalker was chasing me, and the fucking other guy ran into him. He was invisible. Oh, help me, help me, help me. He's trying to eat me. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. It's around, like, where my body is. Oh my god. Did you get the stalker nest? Two nests or two stalkers? Holy shit, 5 minutes? Nice. I've never used this thing. Yeah. Hey, you wanna welcome? Okay. You're right behind me, bitch. Can it run? Nice. Oh, there's a hive over here. There? That's thank you in Korean. Uh, I have arrived. Oh, what the fuck? That eagle's right next to me. Ugh! That guy died. In the air, they're in the skies. Yeah, this is so sick. Someone threw a bomb right behind us. The fuck? That's probably a visual glitch. How do I get out of this thing? Oh, I need to call a different one. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to call one. Damn it, I should have called at the beginning of the match. Run for your life, run for your life, run for your life, run for your life. Wait, res me before I res us, I guess. Oh, fuck. You don't do the robot missions in this game, huh? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, motherfucker. No way. Uh, uh, climb. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. Stop. I don't know where homeboy is. Oh, it's just us two. Oh. Oh no, they're trying to read your. They're trying to break it. No, shut it down. Don't. That's how you know that they bought bad. They bought bad merch, so they're just trying to feed it to people. It's gonna make you sick, Shenandoah. That was the end of that, right? That seemed like the whole sequence. Hold on.